I think LL and Simone are absolutely adorable. They met as teenagers back in 1987, and now they have 4 kids together, and he is the star of one of CBS's #1 shows, NCIS LA, which is on tonight.
Amazing. Thank you, Kelsey. By the way, also on tonight, a reality series that has stirred up a lot of folk. One of my guilty pleasures, one of my favorites, Friday Night Tykes, returns to the Esquire Network.
And we have been out in front of this one. Your guilty pleasure features 8 and 9-year-olds subjected to what some would call very harsh, I call it violent, Texas-style football tackles.
We really have been bugging the producers for weeks, and finally our cameras were allowed access to the teams and families down in San Antonio, Texas, which was a first for the Esquire Network. And our man on the ground, Michael Yo, back home in Texas, where you played football as a little kid growing up.
Yeah, but it wasn't as intense as this show. I tell you this, I hung out with one of the families in their home, hit the field with their son, Jay Boogie, and talked to one of the most controversial coaches, Maricus Goodlow. And he was suspended. Now he's fighting back. In the promo before every show starts, they show kids with helmet-to-helmet contact. There you go! He's hurt! Now, I know you didn't promote that, but what's your thoughts about this television show starting off with a promo that shows when it's outlawed in the NFL, kids doing helmet-to-helmet contact?
I think the show did that to get their viewers.
A lot of people saying, you know, the way you coach is close to child abuse by putting these kids through that. What's your opinion on that?
Some of the things, you know, that I've seen did go a little too far. But with us, we don't push our kids or anything that we know is going to be harmful to their bodies or harmful to them in the future. None of us coaches out here want to see any child get seriously injured.
But 2 coaches were suspended. Charles Travaria for at least a year for encouraging violence.
Just put it in his helmet, do you understand? I don't care if you don't get up, let's go.
And Maricus, who must sit out the upcoming spring season for encouraging profanity. And the profanity, did it shock you how it looked on camera?
It did. It did. And like I said, it all happened, but it didn't happen in the way it may came off to everyone. The Rockets. That's all I'm going to focus on is the Rockets.
When you watched it back, what'd you see?
I just saw myself just being the intensity is going to always be there for me. I just want to scale back, you know, my mouth a little bit.
You fight me.
I fight you?
Yes.
Oh, I like this. Oh, look at that. I also met the Armors, Jaden's parents. He's a show standout, nicknamed Jay Boogie.
Are you ready for football? Yes, I'm going to tackle people, bring them to the ground.
I want to talk about the coach of the football team. Do you think he's pushing Jaden and the other players too hard at times?
No, not too hard by any means.
Go to that side and back. This ass ain't been here.
Jaden gets pushed pretty hard, even ending up in tears.
Jaden, baby, why are you crying?
Coach just made me run.
Now, as parents, in watching your kid play football on this show, are you scared for him? Because now we're starting to see. Like, I played college football. I got knocked out of college football because I had too many concussions.
I see that it's rough and they're out there and they're hitting and, you know, hand to God, he's been playing 5 years and he has not had an injury. I don't even mean a little one.
If this show came about next year, which is doing great on the network, would you say yes again?
Probably, because our experience has been mostly positive.